Hey, what happened that day?
What day?
The day I had my accident?
Oh yeah. So I came down the stairs, and I saw you. You were sitting at your desk, and you were just face down on your keyboard.
Okay, so then what? That's all you ever told me what happened. What happened after that?
Oh yeah. I saw you were down there, and I'm like, oh my god. And I rushed to your side, and saw you were face down on your keyboard with this giant welt on the back of your head. And I said, oh my god, Josh, you okay? And he didn't respond. So I went over to you and I just shook you a little bit. I'm like, Josh, you okay? And he started to come to. So then I helped carry you to the chairs so we can record.
Okay, you know what? I think I do remember that. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
The Enterprise has been in attendance at the biennial
Looks
trade
like Earth.
agreements conference on Beta Z.
Oh, Beta Z.
First time the Ferengi are present.
Ferengi.
And I have
Oh, no.
reluctantly consented to their boarding the Enterprise.
Hoping for the price Ferengi.
Wait, the Ferengi and possibly Luxwana Troi in the same episode? Andorian?
Oh,
Whoa!
the makeup budget is back.
Oh my god. It's not the same. I don't think it's. No, it's not the same
No,
one.
it's not the same one. I just meant in character, not the character, but because two of them got lost in space.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's thoughtful of you to invite Roxana Troy to be part of the
there you
Beta
go.
Z delegation.
For one episode.
Roxana.
Oh, doesn't even need a big reveal.
Tiana looks miserable.
You could at least pretend you're happy to see me.
Mother, we're among non-telepaths. It's impolite not to speak aloud.
How would they know?
Find yourself the right man. Think of your future. Think of my future.
Roxana, Deanna, anything I can do for you?
Remember when you tried to marry him? That last Luxana episode last season is just like it's like it's not even real.
I find her exotic. And what an advantage her telepathy would be in our negotiations. Yes, that would be valuable.
But she'd never agree to use her powers to help us.
I'm not so sure.
Oh my god, he's about to rizz her up.
I like how this score has been a consistent loop since the episode started.
Yeah, I don't like it, but
I like how it's consistent. I don't like the actual music.
oh, trying again.
Roxana Troy, I desire you.
Right to the point.
You see, your Betazoid skills would be very useful to me. And I find you very attractive.
Lead with that one.
You must be aware that every female has her price.
Oh yeah, don't they think like females are disgusting? That's what they meant. I forgot about that.
So go away and find yourself somebody else to become your property.
As you wish.
I mean,
Riker loves it.
yeah. She was pretty justified.
Now I want her more than ever. Roxana Troy, you will be mine.
You think that's the entire plot of the episode? Just Luxwana and this Ferengi guy?
I wonder what that other guy's gonna do that Picard was talking to.
Oh, people are like, oh, you guys barely like disagree. It's like you guys seem like always on the same page, as if they're saying it's a work.
Yeah, what actually happens is we pre-watch the episode, then we watch it again, we talk about it, and then we watch it again, so we know.
And then on the third one, that's the one we record.
Oh yeah, we didn't even record the rewatch. It's our third watch. How do we still miss stuff? I don't know.
Ménage Troi.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, after that awful little Ferengi insulted me, I needed to center myself.
What about a family?
This is my family.
Nice.
My friends here on the Enterprise.
Oh, you didn't have to explain it,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's
like,
okay.
okay. Minus points, Fred.
You had your chance with Commander Riker. Look how you ruined that.
Ooh!
We've become very good friends.
With benefits.
Little one, you called me that when I was 5. Now stop demeaning me and address me as an adult.
Damn. I hope eventually Luxana snaps one time and says Troy's full name. You know, parents will be like, say your middle name too.
We shall miss you, Mr. Crusher. Final entrance examination scores from Starfleet Academy have arrived. Congratulations.
Oh, nice. You think they're writing him out after the 3rd season?
Whoa!
Here we go. Look at those clothes. Let's go. You know, it's funny how I just like asked for civilian clothing and now it exists. Isn't that kind of funny? It's almost like I watched the show and then watched it a second time.
I remember a certain junior officer meeting a very serious psychology student. The best part about being assigned to Beta Z.
Whoa! Told you, man. Benefits. Mr. Hom.
How did you know about this place?
Let's go, Mr.
Your
Hom.
father used to bring me here.
In a natural environment.
So tell us, Loxana, the last time we met, you were looking for a husband. Have you had any luck?
Continuity.
This is ludicrous. You mean you came all the way back to Beta Z for me?
Why continue to search for perfection once you have found it?
I don't believe this.
Now look, Demon Tog or whatever you call
That's
yourself.
me watching this episode.
Unless you want to create an interstellar incident, you had better beam back to your ship.
Returning to my ship is exactly what I had in mind.
With you.
Transport 4, immediately.
Oh, God.
Tog,
Taking all 4 of them. Mr. Hom's gonna be left behind.
Oh, he's going to comically walk in.
He can't survive on his own.
She should just marry Mr. Hom. Like,
Maybe that's the end game.
that's what happens in the finale. That's the closing shot, those two, not our crew.
Yeah, them kissing in the at the aisle. Will you get knocked out? Oh, that was a cool effect. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Why have you removed our clothing?
Females do not deserve the honor of clothing.
Oh, my God.
and now, Luxana Troi, let us talk.
Jesus Christ.
Creepy.
Because of the implication.
Because of the implication.
Congratulations on passing your Starfleet written examination. An excellent achievement.
Thanks, Data.
I hope he fails for character development.
I hope he passes and leaves.
There's no guarantee that Wesley will be reassigned to the Enterprise.
Oh, yeah.
91% of Starfleet graduates are not posted to Galaxy-class starships on their first assignment.
I always assumed they'd be coming back to the Enterprise.
Well, I'm sure Captain Picard will request you. That is, if he's still commanding the Enterprise when you graduate.
That's another thing. How many years is it? Probably a good amount.
Listen to me. Forget the fact that I beat you in 30 moves.
Pure luck.
I was being polite. I could have won in 20.
This is how he's going to trick his way out of here.
Pawn to Queen 4, King's level.
Pawn to King's Bishop
Now
3.
he's making him play from there.
Queen's level.
For a second, I'm like, okay, he's going to be dumb enough to let him out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then Riker just smashes his head on the chessboard.
When you first approached me aboard the Enterprise, I was intrigued.
You mean revolted?
Perhaps a little.
It is impossible for me to resist you.
Then, don't.
Oh!
I'm just picturing Gene watching this episode at home. Oh, you look great, baby.
Stop, dude, stop.
Now save your rook, if you can.
Interesting score.
And that was my first husband. Not much of a conversationalist, but what a lover.
Oh, please tell me he's asleep.
Then I met Zahn.
I do not want to hear about your other romances. It makes me jealous.
My, what big ears you have.
No one has ever given me umox like this before.
Umox?
There's no translation, but the ear is one of our most erogenous zones.
Those Ferengi of iron jaws.
doesn't even show it.
That's great. I don't need to see it.
That's awesome. So we don't even see.
That's incredible.
We're out of the cell and we're trying to contact the Enterprise, but we can't do it without Todd's access code. Do you think you could manage to...
Say no more, little one.
With your telepathy and my cunning, I foresee
A very profitable future.
Now, what's the access code?
Yeah, I know. I was also thinking, can she just read his thoughts, or does she have to make him think about it?
No, they brought up earlier that she can't read Ferengi minds.
Oh, you're right. Good call.
So otherwise, no episode.
Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, Captain. Loaxana, Deanna, and Commander Riker have disappeared.
Mr. Ham has been eating berries alone for 4 days. Who?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the big man, yes.
I can't resist a man who knows what he wants and goes after it.
That's me. You almost gave her complete access to the ship's computer. A security breach severe enough to cost you your command.
Oh, are these two gonna fight?
Give her to me, or I may be forced to report your transgressions. Very well. Take her.
Jesus. Do the Ferengi have like an equivalent to Starfleet, I wonder? Like a higher up?
I'm sure they do. Probably sucks, though.
Completely incompetent. Even more so than Starfleet.
No, you can't do that.
It's like the same location as that Justice episode. Just like a golf course.
We're running out of time. Farrick's about to begin the neural scan on Mother.
Maybe I'm going about this in the wrong way.
Who's driving the ship? Oh, remember that TOS episode where Kirk willingly puts himself in that chair?
Dagger of the Mind.
Dagger of the Mind.
We have to help her.
That's interesting how it affects Troi as well because of their connection.
Yeah.
Remember that connection she had with Riker in the pilot? Never brought up again?
Wasn't it, like, briefly mentioned?
They telepathically communicated when they first saw each other.
Oh.
Mr. Crusher, now. No lengthy farewells. Good luck.
Oh, damn. He's leaving. What? Well, something's going to happen where he stays, I'm sure, but...
Yeah, I know, damn, I love how Picard's just like, no lengthy farewells.
The repetitive nature of the subcarrier pattern implies a modified Huffman.
I like that shot.
Yeah. Can you imagine just leaving like that?
Oh, I was hoping it would open back up.
Yeah.
Wesley.
Not today.
Nice suitcase. Your mom packed your suitcase, nerd!
Take care.
We haven't seen Beverly this entire time.
I know. Makes sense she'd have to come in, though, to say bye.
We've been scanning Ferengi transmissions, trying to locate the Kraton. One of the signals was, I don't know, familiar somehow.
Something in the message?
No, the message was scrambled. It was the static.
Where are you going?
He's gonna miss his flight to Starfleet Academy to solve the problem, and then for whatever reason they can't get him there.
You missed your oral exams. You have to wait another year.
They are very strict.
I think there's a pattern to the subspace interference I heard in one of the Ferengi messages.
Wesley, unless you leave immediately, you're gonna miss the Bradbury.
The interference itself could be a message.
It's like, yeah, I think the lives of Riker, Troi, and her mom are a bit more important than him catching this flight.
Data, can you filter out everything but that sound?
That's Cochrane distortion.
Is that from Cochrane?
But listen to the pattern.
Morse code.
It's the Algolian ceremonial rhythm that the musician played at the reception.
That's why they did it so many times.
Then it is a signal from Commander Riker.
He's like, hey guys, remember this annoying-ass tempo?
He selected a signal we'd recognize, but one the Ferengi would dismiss as static.
You didn't need to... Who wrote this?
Of course.
Course plotted and laid in, sir.
Well done, Mr. Crusher. Orbit.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
And even then, he's being overly hammy with his engage and make it so... It's like...
And so odd that he was, like, out of focus.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of, I mean, actually, I think it's kind of interesting. Like, he's just in the background out of focus, and you just see him engaged.
Mother, we can't just leave you here.
Yes, you can. And before he changes his mind.
Please, little one, do this for me.
So that was like her signal to be like, hey, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
I don't know, but she has one.
Inform the Enterprise that 2 of our guests are ready to return. The other will be staying with us at her own request.
Unless the 2 that are beaming aboard, they're going to pick the 2 Ferengi and put them like, you're trapped now.
Kill them both?
Yeah.
Shoot immediately.
Nope. Never mind.
We couldn't beam to the transporter because we didn't want to film us coming in.
You both all right?
None the worse for wear.
My mother bought our freedom, Captain.
She's
She
not
doesn't
here,
want
who
to
cares?
stay with Tog. I think I know what she's doing. You have to fight to get her back, Captain.
I can't.
You think you know what she's doing? Just ask her.
I will not let you go. I insist you return to my side immediately.
You mean you still care?
My love is a fever. For they in thee 1,000 errors see, but 'tis my heart that loves. In despite of view, art pleased to dote. Shall I compare thee?
Oh, I think that's the meme.
Oh, I've seen that before.
You didn't tell me that you and Captain Picard were...
You still hear him yapping.
Listen, Tog. I must possess Waxana, and if that means destroying your ship in the process, so be it.
No idea, Luoxana.
Don't let him threaten you. You can defeat him. The only way you'll ever get me back is over Tog's dead body.
9, 8. 'Tis better to have loved and lost.
Beam her to their
3,
bridge, now!
2.
Oh, she's gonna take advantage of this.
Oh, yeah.
I am truly grateful, Mrs. Troi, that you risked your life to save my people.
Worf wanted to blow him up.
Mr. Crusher, set course for Beta Z. Warp 9. I've been in touch with Admiral Hahn at Starfleet Academy. He regrets you're missing the oral examination, but hopes that you will reapply next year.
You're right.
In the interim, the Academy's losses are gain. The Enterprise will continue to benefit from your talents for another year.
Really? Wow.
Gotta catch the flight.
You gotta be on time in the future.
I hereby grant you field promotion to full ensign with all the commensurate responsibilities.
All right, there you go.
Congratulations. You're dismissed.
See, when you have nepotism on your side, you don't even have to go to the academy. You just get right in. No, that was a good moment, though, for him.
That was.
Notify Starfleet we are en route to the Zanthra system for our rendezvous with the Zapata. Aye, sir.
Oh, the uniform reveal? Yeah! Nice.
Is Troy in a season 1 outfit there?
Set a course for Zanthras 3, warp factor 6.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it.
God, I hope in the next episode he's back in the gray.
No explanation. Wow, man.
Jeez. I don't know if I hate this episode or I love it. This is one of those, we're going to go out swinging with plenty of weird ideas, annoying ideas, but some of it executed very well, and some of it just like, oh my God, what is this? I don't even know how to... would this be comparable to an odd season 3 TOS episode, a way out there early TNG episode? Like, I'm still racking my brain on how to like get my thoughts out there. Like, there's a lot of moments in this I loved, but then a lot of this where I'm like, what is this? What is this writing? We're smarter than that show. You know, it's like, oh, they put the course, they put the code in this signal because they knew that Ferengi wouldn't understand it, but we would. It's like, oh my God. It's like Patrick Stewart read that and like, yeah, that's fine. You know, I don't know. What do you think?
First of all, obviously, yeah, it's not a perfect episode. I think that for a Luxina Troi episode, I mean, you know, I don't want to say that my bar is lower necessarily, but like, I thought it was fine. Like, basically, the whole episode up until the last few scenes there, I was just like, okay, yeah, this is a fine episode. Like, I didn't really have any strong feelings, positive or negative, and I still really don't, but I feel one of the great benefits of Star Trek now having that serialized touch, like it's not there really at all, but just the touch, to be able to take this episode, which is otherwise almost completely unnoteworthy, and be like, oh, well, now we'll forever remember this episode. This is when Wesley became officially part of the crew. So it's like, that's a serialized moment in this show, that will always be attributed to this episode. So it feels like, had that been added to an excellent episode, that just would have been a piece of an excellent episode. But being added here, I feel like was a smart move, because it was like, yeah, this episode's, it's fine. Even for you, if you said you disliked it, like I wouldn't be surprised by that. But it's like, oh, well, now I'll always just get to remember it as the ending, basically.
Yeah, that whole ending clip will have to be super cut into that fantasy, continuity video where it cuts out all this other bullshit. So Laxwana, however you say her name. So I think the last time she was in a holodeck episode, kind of like putting her into something already established, and now this time she was put into a Ferengi episode, something that's already established. It's weird how they like pair her with other pre-existing things instead of just some. I mean, is she limited because you can't play the whole like telepath thing the entire time, and that's the episode. So I guess they writ in some reason. Oh, the Ferengi can't have their minds read, so we can do an episode with that. I don't know. I didn't recognize the writers or the director, and I had that 5-minute feeling where I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then just seeing the Ferengi, I'm like, oh boy. Here we go. This is gonna be a weird, odd disaster of Ferengi and Laxwana, and it wasn't that terrible. I think I was more interested in the other stuff happening. Like, I was more interested in Wesley, which is crazy. And everyone else just silent. I'm trying. Back to that early TNG feeling. Just Riker in a costume again. Loves being in that costume.
Would you consider that a costume? Like, I just felt like he was just in civilian clothes. I mean, they were a bit extra.
I think they were like, that's probably what the Betazoids wear. I don't know if that's what Riker would wear in his leisurely time.
Sure, yeah, I agree. It was probably to fit the fashion of is it Beta Z? That's the planet, right?
Yeah.
But I liked it. I mean, I think it's funny how I literally begged for it earlier in the season when I was like, why are they all just in their uniform when they're off duty? And now like it's just the last few episodes, like more and more characters are in civilian clothes. I find that funny. No, I definitely am more positive, I think, on this than you. I don't really have any complaints with it. When we discuss it, like, yeah, there are things that are not executed perfectly, but overall, I mean, I thought it was fine. And a lot of the humor landed. Some of it did not, but a lot of the humor landed for me. I had fun with it. I was able to have a good time, and the Wesley thing bumped it up for me.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, like I said, I'm not saying I hate this. I can't decide whether I hate it or love it because there's moments I loved and there's moments where I'm just like, this is tough. This is a tough watch.
I would not expect this to be your kind of episode. So, like, I'm not surprised. I'm not even saying it's, like, my favorite type, but I think back to, like, Season 1 Haven as well, the first Luxena episode. I liked that more than you, too. So, I'm not surprised by that. I think I just have a little bit more of a, I don't even know what the right word is, because I don't want to say interest, necessarily, but, like, I have a little bit more of just, like, okay, it established it right away. Like, this is a Troy's mom episode. What are we doing this time? It's what Ferengi's trying to get with her. Okay, that's the episode. It's like
that's what I was worried about. Like, oh, our entire crew is going to be sidelined for this. And
yeah, I got you.
And that's like, oh boy.
Yeah, because when you said that too, you were like, you think that's gonna be the whole episode? I don't think I really responded, but like when you said that, I think what I was gonna say, or something along the lines of like, yeah, what's the problem with that? Like, I didn't care. Like, I would have been perfectly fine with it just being them the rest of the time. And I actually had a little bit of some problems with them going back to the Enterprise, but then with everything that happens with Wesley, it makes sense. But we'll talk about all that in the discussion. I think it'll be an interesting one, because we clearly have different thoughts after just joking about agreeing on everything.
Yeah.
But
we speak everything into existence. And I want to speak Mr. Hom back into existence, because I hope he comes back.
Oh, they should have had it wrap around. They should have had him. That's what the episode, definitely could have used. The ending was really good, though, but...
Really quick. Wesley misses the Bradbury. Oh, no. But it's okay. We've picked up someone else. It's fucking Mr. Hom on the Bradbury going to Starfleet Academy. Even though he hasn't taken any exams or applications, they just take him.
It looks like we have a last-minute replacement for Wesley Crusher. Would you like to introduce yourself?
It doesn't say anything.
And and then we never see Mr. Om again.
Yeah. Alex and Josh, feel the target audience on the cosmic journey, feeling so immense. They're sitting in a room, ready for the show. Star Trek Next Generation, Season 3, let's go!
Pretty crazy, we're finally done with Season 3.
Yes, it's nuts. As long as it's been, it feels like we just zipped right through it.
Yeah, I know, sometimes I feel like that, and then sometimes it feels like we've watched it multiple times.
Because we did.
Oh, yeah, because we watch it multiple times before we even record, yeah.
Yeah, but they'll never know it, so...